Me. Hey, welcome. Oh gosh, this is all cattywampus. There we go. A little dark there. Welcome everybody to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush. We are here at the pre-show to talk about stuff. Now, some of you will have already underneath where we are right here. There's a whole thing underneath here. If you're watching on a computer, if you're watching on a phone, I don't know where you're at. But on that thing, in that little description, there is a link. And what is that link to? Oh my gosh, it is time. May 2nd will be the Cush-Tucky Derby, and I have your horse sign up right in there waiting for you. It will be a first come, first serve situation. So if you want the blue horse in lane 2, you got to get there. Now I know that at this point, I'm going to lose some of you to running off here to sign up for your horse. That's why we're in the pre-show. This is the pre-show. It doesn't count. All right. Sign in for your show, for your horses before the show during the pre-show. So we'll be putting those in the description for the next like 5 shows or whatever, because on Saturday, May 2nd, we will be running Dr. Cush's exotic Cush-Tucky Derby for the 5th year in a row. Oh my goodness. The winners so far have gone. My brother Grant didn't care for that win. I didn't know that he was going to win it, and boy, did he rub it in everybody's face. Then DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cush-Tucky Derby. Winner of the 2024 Cush-Tucky Derby were the husbands after they had been given a horse by Shawnee P. Crazy. Last year, in an absolutely nail-biting affair, coming down to the very, very last little nose of a tiny horse. Show you what a tiny horse is. This is a tiny horse. This is the blue tiny horse right there. It was within that little nose that Bonbon pulled it out, came out of nowhere, and won the 2025 Cush-Tucky Derby. Now, what does that mean for you guys? It means that it is time to start signing up for that. Let me just bring this up real quick. It's time to start signing up for that. If I can give you the horse and the lane that you want, I will give it to you. I've given you 2 options. I will try and get your first horse set up. If not, I'll get your second horse set up. We will run a number of races that day. We'll have a couple special races. I think we'll probably do a Shawnee P race again. I think, didn't we do a Shawnee P race last time? We will do a couple fun races, and we will also have the main races until we are down to the very final, the last winner's circle of Dr. Cush's exotic Cush-Tucky Derby. I'm still looking for a co-host. It might just be me. It might just be me this year. We've had a co-host every other year. It might be time that I just take the reins on this. Pun intended. Definitely intended that pun. That is it. I want a Kyle race, all orange horses. Okay. I don't really have time for this today, Kyle. Okay, so that is big news coming up. We have also, oh, dang. Kyle, can you bring in the book? I'm also announcing right now the book for Dr. Cush's Exotic Book Club. It's so fun to have the exotic right here because it makes everything seem much more interesting. We have a book being flown in currently by my sidekick Kyle to show you guys what book we're going to be doing. We'll probably have about a month to read it. It will not be on one of the normal Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday shows. It will most likely either be a Wednesday or a Friday. We will all get together. We will sit and we will drink. Oh, that's right. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Kyle's allergic to books, so hand was hurting. Okay, so have the book right here. One of my favorite books. I have not read it in years and years and years. The reason, let's just get it. The reason we do a book club here, the reason I even feel like I'm able to do a book club here, my major in college was comparative literature as well as theater, which is what, and eventually turned me into a bartender. But I can recommend a good book. I wanted to find a book. The last book that we read was by Hemingway, all about drinking, et cetera, et cetera. This one also has some of those elements, but much more, let's just say, fun. Hemingway can be a little downer. So we're going to be bringing in a new book. It has something to do with cocktails for sure. It has something to do with Tiki for sure. And so this is going to be the book we're going to be reading. This is Kurt Vonnegut's Cat's Cradle. If you have not read Kurt Vonnegut's Cat's Cradle, you are in for a freaking treat. One of my favorite books of all time. It does have a whole religion based on Calypso. Tell me that's not Tiki. And one of the main storylines in here has to do with creating the strongest ice of all time. So I do think that this qualifies as a drinking book, and so we will be drinking and reading. I will let you know when your book is due, but I'll give you guys a little bit of time to find it. I got this one for $7.50, or $7 just straight, and then I found the receipt from the last time somebody sold it, and they sold it for $5.98. So the economy, am I right? So that's it. Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut, one of the most tiki of Kurt Vonnegut's books, and certainly my favorite author of all time. I have Vonnegut looking over at me right now. That's the news. Let me say hello to the people before the pre-show is good. The pre-show is going to get out of hand here soon, guys. I can guarantee it. All right, let me say hello to okay, here we go. Shawnee Panabaker, good evening. Good evening to you as well, Shawnee Panabaker. I saw Shawnee Panabaker making some interesting cocktails down there. Tiki Court is here. Good to see you there, Tiki Court. Matt Piers, the inventor of Ernie. Ernie has been awake and good. He is feeling much better after his solenoid replacement surgery. He is up and awake and walking around. That's the scary part, when he gets up and walks around. That's no good. Who else do we got in here? Mostly the three of you for a while. Cocktail Lulu is here. Very excited that some Cushies might be heading out to San Diego. That is in August for Tiki Oasis San Diego. Hopefully some of you that we didn't get to meet that time or last time, we'll get to meet you there. Chuck is here. A very good evening to Chuck as well. Hopefully San Diego is easier for Chuck to get down to. We can have an old Chuck roast, just a big old, it's like a party, but for Chuck roast. Ooh, drinking a Cherry Goes. Ooh, love a Cherry Goes. A beer fan myself. Who else we got here? The Hearn. Good to see you, the Hearn. Aloha to you as well, my friends. We got equal parts Campari, Averna, lemon juice. Oh, an Appleton signature, and he called it something. Oh, Paper Kamikaze. That's a good name. That's a good name. There's Ernie. What's up, buddy? That's a fun name, the Paper Kamikaze. I think we called that the Paper Crane back in the day, but that may have changed all over the place. Anyone in Palm Springs for Tiki Caliente? Is that going on right now? Boy, Tiki events just seem to never, ever stop. I'm exhausted already. Moose. Hello, Moose. Good to see you. The Pismos are here. At least one Pismo's here. We will assume that another Pismo is running around. Mr. and Mrs. Pismo hanging out. We got a chance to meet with them very recently. Very cool. Here we go. Thank you, Tom. Tiki Tom is staying above the bar. Is awkward. Not really anything above the bar, but Tiki Tom's up there somehow, and he's asking if we could all just be quiet. Just shh. So type quieter, everybody, please. It's getting to our good friend, Tiki Tom. Kyle is here, finally. Roger G is here. He's trying to stay up a little longer. Tonight's special, yes, it does have whiskey in it. We're doing whiskey tonight. I know that Chuck was saying, or somebody was saying Chuck likes whiskey. I know that for sure Tiki Tom likes whiskey. So we're going to be doing a great Tiki whiskey situation. I think it's a really interesting way to transition us into the season that we were coming into, which is, of course, everybody knows, Cush-Tucky Derby season. And that's one of our best times, I think. That's certainly one of my favorite shows. May 2nd, we'll be here doing Tiki, or doing the Cush-Tucky Derby. Who else we got in here? I think I missed Doug somewhere? Doug's here, everybody. I did miss him. Oh, well, maybe he's not here. I don't know. What do I know? Google it. Yes, first Cush-Tucky Derby for Tiki Court. Very excited. Cocktail Lulu locked in her horsey. That's great. Shawnee Panda Baker, wonderful time of the year. Yes, I do think that is one of the most wonderful times of the year. No doubt about it. Oh, there's Doug. Hello, Doug. Howdy, y'all. Hey, Doug. All these years, I don't think he's... Doug thinks he's never won a single race. Wow. It's almost impossible to do that. But Dougie did it, and I think we should give him applause. Orange races, loser ends up in the drink, like the old school crab races where the loser ended up in the restaurant stir fry. Yeah. Yeah. Kyle, if you want to get on it, it's only a couple weeks from now, but if you want to find an orange racetrack, we can certainly race some oranges as well. I think that would be spectacular. Can make it to San Diego too, as of, I saw that one on IG. What? Oh, wait. Can make San Diego as I'll be in LA for my unions convention. Can or can't? Hopefully, yes. He'll be in LA for the thing and then he'll make it. Oh, can't. I mean, dang. All right. Well, that's what I thought. I sort of thought that's what it was. Well, either way, Chuck, we will eventually meet you. Everybody will get to know Chuck at some point in their lives. And the owl has a question. Chuck. Owl. It's Chuck. Al was asking who. Okay, that is what I got for you guys. So to wrap up, the sign up for the Cush-Tucky Derby is live. Please sign up for a horse. It's so much more fun when there are more races. So the more people that sign up, the more races we have. We're just going to cram as many races into that day as we possibly can. So sign up for your horse. If I can't get you your horse, I will get you your lane. If I can't get your lane, then I will get you your horse. And if I can't do either, I'm sorry, nothing I can do. We'll figure out another way to make you happy. 1 second. I do have one more thing. I got to get better at this one. It's answers, yes. Sorry, Kyle's lawyer. Kyle's lawyer with that. And then she wants a hoot hoot. So we'll give one more hoot hoot. Cool. We've done it. We went through everything. So, oh, and also the book that we'll be reading for book club, Dr. Cush's Exotic Book Club, is going to be Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut. One of his, if not his very best. Where do you sign up, Moose? In the description right down here, there is a sign up for you. You can just sign up right in through there and be on your way. Get your horse. Get your funny hat on and let's go. Okay, gosh, we are late for the show. Okay, we are now starting the show. So I'm going to hand this off to the introduction so the introduction can introduce me. And then from there, I will just conduct the show. Okay, see you guys soon.
Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm, of course, Dr. Cush, along with my barback Kyle. I'm not a real doctor, but I did spend almost 2 decades running some of LA's best bars. After years of teaching classes and training bartenders, I want to demystify the cocktail world for you. Let's try a few new things as I open up my bar to everybody. Belly up, chat, and let's have a drink.
Welcome, everybody, to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. Dr. Cush here. We are here for the show. This is the show part of the show. We are going to be making a bourbon tiki drink. Don't shoot me, all right? Calm down. Put my hands down because I am in, there's no danger going on currently. We're going to be making a bourbon version of a tiki drink. This drink sounds interesting enough. I have forgotten the name of it. It is, of course, called the Iron Ranger. Okay. We're making a drink tonight called the Iron Ranger. The Iron Ranger is, as far as I can tell, only a shoe. I looked it up to see what an Iron Ranger was, and there's a shoe called an Iron Ranger. That's all I got. So I don't know what an Iron Ranger is. I do happen to know what the drink is, and so we're gonna make that. So let's just make the Iron Ranger. It calls for an overproofed rum. Sorry, calls for an overproof whiskey. I got 90 proof. That's as high as I can get right now from the collection that I have staring down at me. I'm sure I could have found stronger whiskey. I didn't. I do think, though, that you're going to want to find the strongest proof of whiskey that you can. There are lots of big flavors in here, and you want your whiskey to make a difference and not just sit in the corner twiddling its thumbs or knitting something. All right, we don't want any whiskey knitting in the corner. No good for anybody. So let's get into it. You are going to need, get this, some crushed ice, or in my case, because I have been working all week on making pebble ice the hard way, get some pebble ice. All right, I'll show you my pebble ice here in a minute. But for right now, we're going to start over here with one of those. Don't roll off. This is an empty, there we go. This is an empty thing. So yes, hashtag whiskey knitting, suddenly trending. So thank you. Good to see you, Frank. Frank, a little late, but he did make it, and I think that's important. Two empty situations here, both Caricos, so they will fit together. Let's get into it. We are home bartenders. I am, at least. I don't know if any of you guys are working professionally in bars. If you are, then do your own thing. But for us home bartenders, we have a bunch of home bartending stuff that we're doing. This right here is pseudo juice. It's lemon pseudo juice. It's the cheapest ingredient we have. To make a 175 of lemon pseudo juice, I need about 5 lemons. So not a lot of cost goes into this. We're going to go ahead and put in 3/4 of an ounce of some lemon pseudo juice. This right here is our old friend, simple syrup. Now, I just made this simple syrup, so it really, it's like, it's 2 to 1, so it's got all this extra sugar on the bottom. Not ideal. Not ideal. We're gonna give it a shake first. See if we can't get it just floating around in there for a minute. There we go. Nice and shook. We need 1/2 of an ounce of some simple syrup. Technically, that's not simple syrup. Technically, that's not simple syrup. I don't mean to keep arguing with myself. I do think that's kind of part of the show. Kush doesn't exactly know what he's doing, so he argues with himself. There's a person in there that knows what he's doing, but the outside guy has no idea. Technically, this is what we would call super syrup or rich simple syrup, because it is 2 parts sugar, 1 part water. And the reason we do that is because sugar is a preservative. And so if sugar is in the water, the more sugar you have in there, the longer it'll last. If you just take some sugar, like 2 cups of sugar, and put in 3 drops of water, well, that'll last probably forever, right? So if you do the reverse of that, the more sugar you have in there, the better off it'll go. I think 3 to 1 simple syrup is insane. That's a crazy thing to do to yourself. Don't do that. Just instead find a way to live with yourself with 2 to 1, 2 parts sugar, 1 part water, simple syrup. What do we got right here? Making its way all the way around. John D. Taylor's Velvet Falernum. Now, I do make my own Velvet Falernum. I liked it very much until recently, when I accidentally passed it out to a whole group of unsuspecting people thinking that they were getting a clarified Mai Tai, and in that they drank an entire thing of Falernum. And so Falernum, my Falernum, right now, we're a little iffy. We'll be back to it, but we're going to get through this bottle first of John D. Taylor's Velvet Falernum. If you want to know what this stuff tastes like, it tastes like tiki, lime, allspice, cinnamon, lemongrass, rum. There's some rum in there. 1/2 an ounce of some Velvet Falernum. A glug, 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 glug. Great. Doing great. Hitting the marks. Finding the time. What a day we're having. All right. So, looks pretty good. Pretty clear. Okay. Hello. Pretty clear right now. See right down at the bottom. We'll solve that. We'll fix that. We are home bartenders. We do not always have a bunch of pineapple juice just sitting around. So when I do have extra pineapple juice that's, not going bad, but has the opportunity to go bad, I throw it into some ice trays. We make pineapple, like nublins. Just little nublins. Now, we're looking for 1 full ounce of this. I think these are half-ounce Nublins. The problem with it is I have other half-ounce Nublins of things that I make, and they're much larger than this. So I'm going to take a guess and say, not a guess. I'm going to break the system a touch and say, even though I know that these are each half an ounce, there's too small. So we're going to be putting in 4 of these little Nublins. I'm going to count these as a 1/4 ounce apiece. So let's go ahead and Nublin this up. Nublin it up. 1, 2, 3. 4. Just trust me, 4 went in there. And now, oh boy, do we have something interesting. Look at that. Nublins. We have these little pine Nublins. Okay, all right, okay. So, we're making a whiskey drink. You're making a whiskey cocktail. Whiskey is so nice by itself. From 40 proof, 40 ABV, 80 proof, all the way up to in the 150s. It's pretty nice by itself. A little ice maybe, maybe not. Maybe you just take a shot of it and you go on with your day. Maybe that's how you start your day. I don't know you. But when you are mixing whiskey, it is important to find an overproofed whiskey. I cannot at this moment think of a cocktail where it is better to have an 80 proof whiskey versus a 100 proof whiskey. I can't think of it. Even the old fashioned, which is very whiskey forward, I still think because you're adding that sugar, you're adding a little bit of that water to stir it around, I still think that the overproofed whiskeys are the way to go. That being said, I don't really have one. I have one that is 90 proof, so 45% alcohol. This was, I don't know if you guys, anybody recognizes this is from Tiki, Arizona. We're bringing in our Buffalo Trace here. But Trace is a fine whiskey. It's fine. It's good. Ooh. Somebody drink from the bottle? It's a good whiskey. There's nothing you can do about it. 90 proof though, 45%. So we are normally in this cocktail, we're gonna put in about 2 ounces of an overproofed whiskey, something over 100%, or over 100 proof. Because we're a little short of that, we're just gonna do one of these. Now check this out. We're gonna go to 2 ounces, right there. That's normal. We're just gonna give it a little tiki pour. Bloop. Other ways you can do this? Oh my goodness, hey, let me say hello to Oak and Agave. Honestly, if you want to talk about, my blind spots, Oak and Agave have them covered. If you're ever like, oh gosh, what is this Kush guy? I don't know, he doesn't know everything about everything. You know who knows everything about everything that I don't know about? Check out Oak and Agave. They are a fantastic show on YouTube. If you aren't watching them, it's silly. It's a silly choice. Silly choice. I love those guys. Okay. Oh yeah, Oak and Agave. Do you want to? Thank you very much for the camera. Yes. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all that. I appreciate the sponsorship. Your camera work is amazing. Yeah, Oak and Agave, do you want to give us a quick review of this that we got going on? The Buffalo Trace. I'm sure they have a cooler name for it. BT. BT in the yellow bottle. We're going to give this a shake first. What we're doing here, this is technically a dry shake because there's no ice in here. So there's no wetness that we can add to it. So it's technically a dry shake, but we want to break up those nublins. All right, we put those little nublins in here. Let's bring a nublin cam real quick. Whoop. Nublins, basically, let's just give this a stir, see if we can't find a nublin in there. Yeah, nublins are gone. And it smells of pineapple. That's what we're looking for. We want, oh, I cheated. Taste a little bit, it's good. Whew. Because the pineapple is not pure liquid, so it's not all of those bonds of the freezing all just binding together. There's a lot of pulp and whatnot. These things should break down quickly, so don't worry about overdoing the dry shake. The pineapple that we're putting in here also is going to give us some froth. And what do we like more than a froth? Hardly anything. We love it a froth. We love it a froth. Right in there. Oh. Don't judge me. Judge me a little bit. Make me feel it. Always pour into the small one. There we go. That way, when you add these two together, boy, oh boy, you're in a good spot. Okay, now, we were saying just a second ago, do you guys remember when I did my froth song? Just moments ago. I did the froth song. Because we want that froth, we do want to give this a big, heavy shake. We want to really break some of this ice up, but because we're going to be giving it a heavy, big shake, we don't want to shake for too long. Come to think of it, since we want to keep that froth around, let's prep our glass first. We're going to go down here. I'll just be down here if you guys need me. Where's the large glass that I'm looking for? Oh, down here. Got it. Found it. It's called a hurricane glass. Hurricane glass. Famous for housing hurricanes. Hurricanes coming out of New Orleans, Pat O'Brien specifically, when one of the bartenders at Pat O'Brien's knew that the sailors were coming in from shore leave and he didn't have enough glasses to be pouring them drinks. So what did he do? He went next door to the lamp store and they were selling something called a hurricane lamp because I guess, I don't know, I'm from Phoenix, Arizona originally. I don't know what a hurricane looks like, but apparently it looks like this. I don't know. Google it. Okay. Then, to this, look, this looks like I'm joining Walter White. This is ice. We do a lot of upcycling here at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. This is a bag that something else came in. These are all little cubicles of ice. There we go. We're just gonna go ahead and throw those in here. Oh boy, oh boy. These were not made by an ice machine. These were made painstakingly by hand. Drove me absolute bonkers trying to push them all out into the world like I gave birth to meth ice. Okay, there we go. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Oh, right, heart, ready? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Just real quick, because we are going to be, there we go. Because we're going to be pouring something into a hurricane, I do think that we'll probably need some storms rolling in here. So let me just open this up real quick. Get our storm rolling in. Tap to run. And then Dr. Cush Animals, no. Cush Lights, there we go. Well, as we pour it, we'll do it. Let's find ourselves a Hawthorne strainer. It's a Hawthorne. There's a Hawthorne strainer right here, named after maybe Nathaniel Hawthorne. Probably not, though. Most likely not. All right, let's go ahead and throw on our thunderstorm. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, if we're pouring into a hurricane glass, gotta have a hurricane storm. Pour this guy right in through here. Oh boy, look how it interacts with that ice. This was not a waste of my time. Not even a little bit. Oh, baby. Look at it. Everybody look at it. Is everybody looking at it? Thank you. Look at that wash line. I'm out of juice. Hey, who's the wash line king, baby? All right. The drink normally comes with mint. That is true. What is also true? I am the Paul Pocket of mice, of mints, not of mice. That'd be crazy. So instead, we're just gonna put one of these guys in here. Looks real nice. Boom. Look at it from all angles. Ooh. Kind of looks like it's jumping at you when I do this. There we go. No, I want this one. Nope, that one's too short. We'll use one of Bonbon's bong straws. Right there. Throw this in here. And one last ingredient. We have this nice froth on top, but we also want to add just a little bit of Angostura bitters right here. Pull this off. A little Angostura bitter. So we're just going to do a few drops right there. Let that sink right in. You'll get a nice Ango. We call it an Ango Bango right there at the end. You'll just get a big old mouthful of Angostura bitters. Never hurt anybody. Not everybody loves it, but it hasn't hurt that many people. And that, my friends, is that. It is a doozy. Mice. We should have read out Mice and Men. Instead, we're going to read something else. We're going to read Cat's Cradle. Okay, as Charles Phoenix would say, behold the glory. Who is Charles Phoenix? What a guy. That's what I got for you guys right here. This is called the Iron Ranger. I gotta remember that. Now I can't just remember the ingredients, gotta remember the name too. This is the Iron Ranger, coming out of San Diego, California, created, or at least became sort of a thing when it made its way up to Chicago. It's a whole story, but that is what I got for you guys. Cheers to everybody. Let's see how we did. A little bourbon tiki. Hardly done damage to anybody. Gotta come out of the rain for that. Let's head to a volcano real quick while we're just sitting here. Volcano and volcano. Volcano's a little quieter, huh? We had to redo all the sound effects. Maybe we'll have a seagull go by. Much better. That is what I have for you guys tonight. Oh, we didn't end too late. There we go. That's very happy dance. So this is very nice. I did put in a little bit more pineapple than I think it called for, but I don't think that that is a bad thing. If pineapple is not your thing, it is a quiet volcano. Let me just see if I, we'll just fix it live on air. Nobody's really watching this, right? What do we go to? Voice mod here, and then we go back to volcano. That is as loud as volcano goes. Maybe if I add a little bit more bass, a little more mid, a little more treble. No. Okay. Well, I have to fix it sometime. We will be back here. When are we gonna be back? Sorry, I'm losing it. We got to get out of the volcano. I'm sweating. Let's just go normal. Normal's down here. Go to normal. Take this off, and we'll still have the seagull. We will be back here on what day is it? Is it Thursday? We're gonna be back here on Saturday. We're gonna be back here on Saturday, which gives us 1 week from Saturday until the best show of the year, Dr. Cush's exotic Cush-Tucky Derby. If you want your name in lights, or at least to have a little tag after I say your name every time, DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cush-Tucky Derby. The Husbands, winners of the 2024 Cush-Tucky Derby. Bon, the winner of the 2025 Cush-Tucky Derby. If you want to be winner of the 2026 Cush-Tucky Derby and push my memory to the absolute limit that drinking, for these many years will allow, then you have to sign up for a horse. It's right there in the description. Sign up for a horse. Join us on Saturday. If you don't join us, so if you sign up for a horse and don't join us, your horse is unfortunately, and this is sad, I do take it outside and shoot it. So please show up for the horse's sake. All right. Yeah. Kyle's lawyer, very excited. Animals. Where's my horse run? Oh, horse run. There we go. Very once. Came in third once 5 years ago. Well, that's not going to do it. And I'm not going to remember that. I'm only going to remember it if you win. So win. And yes, Kyle's lawyer, winner of the 2025 Cush-Tucky Derby, 2026 Cush-Tucky Derby. You got to win it first. So be back here Saturday. We're going to start ramping up to Cush-Tucky Derby. This is the longest horse of all time. Here. Wait. Yeah, that fell down. There we go. Poor horse. That's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush, and we will see you guys back here on Saturday, where we will begin to get ready for the Cush-Tucky Derby, which happens next Saturday. Whew. we got a lot to do. Until next time, thank you to the Okanagan boys for showing up. Always good to see you guys. Thank you for everybody for showing up, and for Kyle for letting me know that it's a quiet volcano. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna get it done. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, what do we always say? We always look deep into each other's eyes, our distrustful eyes, and say,
"Are you Dr. Jinga Janga?"
We're gonna find that dude one time.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
I know you are, but what am I? Why did you take a picture of the last sucker? Yes, mister.
Suddenly, pineapple.
Well, I guess that's another show. So good to see everybody. You know, I'm just kind of hanging out back here. Cush ran a commercial. Have you guys met my friend Ernie? Dude, this guy is hilarious. He's always like telling jokes and looking around. Dude's crazy. Dude's just crazy. Anyway, it was good seeing you guys, and hopefully the commercial ran. If it did, you know, cool. If not, I guess no big deal. It's not like I'm gonna get better sunglasses because the commercial ran. So, thanks for hanging out with us, and until next time. What does Cush always say? He's always like, "Who's Dr. Jinga Janga?" Right? Remember when he's like, "Hey, who's Dr. Jinga Janga?" That's hilarious. So funny when he says that. Anyway, what's the other thing he always says? He says, bye. Bye. He's like, bye.